Hi, this is Don Howe, and the audio clip I'm about to play for you from one of our HIS conference calls is about finding out where your priorities are.
And I find it interesting, almost amusing, that many of the agents who just don't get it done seem to have a lot of time to do other things. We all have the same amount of time. It's a choice. Several years ago, we had an agent who was struggling, and another agent saw on Facebook that he had reached a very high level or something on Farmville. This guy was spending hours a day on Farmville, some kind of a video program, game, whatever you want to call it. It's amazing. Folks who don't have time to work but have time to play video games, they've got their priorities messed up. We've had agents who were struggling to make sales, and yet they'd send me YouTube links. Oh, you should watch this one. You should watch this one. I'm thinking, where do these agents get all of this free time? Just this last week, I was reading a book and came across a quote by a guy named John Foster. Know nothing about him, but the quote said, "There are two things needed these days. First, for rich people to find out how poor people live. And second, for poor people to find out how rich people work." I don't need to find out how poor people live because I've been there, done that. But I really like the part about poor people needing to find out how rich people work. Rich people work. One of the keys, I believe, is that rich people have found a way to do something that they enjoy. And I got to tell you, I never really enjoyed final expense life insurance. But I figured out a way to enjoy what I was doing and to make it significant, to make it not just shoveling dirt. Okay, this is a strange one, but I've had agents who've called me, agents who are struggling to make sales, never made the leaderboard, maybe did once or twice. They'd call me, or they'd send me emails. They'd say, here's what you did right on the conference call, here's what you did wrong. They'd tell me what I did right or wrong with my diet. They'd tell me how they would change Howe Insurance Services in general if it was up to them. And folks, we want to know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. But I got to tell you, even though I think of myself as coachable and teachable, when somebody gives me advice, especially on the conference call on what I should have done differently or could have done differently, I consider the source. I got to tell you, if somebody like Jim Atwell, Kent Fletcher, Rob Griffin, if they give me advice, I listen a lot more closely than I do if somebody who's struggling is sending me emails telling me what I need to do differently. I'm thinking, why are you spending your time sending me emails? Get out there and do it. I not only consider the source, I consider the motive. I really believe that some people have my best interests in mind, but I think that some people just want to feel important.
I hope you enjoyed this sample audio clip. You can listen to more free samples at howtosellfinalexpense.com.